Hello everyone! Today we will see how to make a chocolate kiwi cake. To make this kiwi cake, we'll make the chocolate cake first. For this, I've taken two 7 inches disposable cake pans. If you don't have disposable cake pans, you can use any cake pan that you have. Use either a 7 inches or a 6 inches cake pan. Grease the bottom of the cake pan, the bottom and the sides of the cake pan with either some oil or butter so that the cake comes out without sticking to the pan. And also preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. Then take quarter cup of water and add some instant coffee granules to it. You can use any coffee powder. Mix it well and heat this up. I'm going to heat it in a microwave. You can heat it on the gas stove also. Next we'll start to prepare the chocolate batter. For this, take 1 egg. To this egg, add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then add half a cup of yogurt or curd. This yogurt needs to be thick in consistency and also it should not be sour. Next, add quarter cup of oil. I'm using refined oil. Beat all this well with a hand beater. Beat at least for 1 or 2 minutes till it all comes together. Next, add the sugar. We are adding 200 grams of sugar. Add it in and beat it along with the other ingredients till it's nice and smooth. All these makes our wet ingredients. Now we'll start adding the dry ingredients. For this, place a sieve over the bowl and then add all-purpose flour or maida. We are using 105 grams of all-purpose flour. And then to this, add 45 grams of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. Sieve all of this into the bowl. And then take a spatula and start mixing the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients together. Once it starts coming together, add the hot coffee. And then use your beater again and beat this till you get a nice smooth batter. Make sure you don't overbeat the batter. Once you add the flour, don't overbeat the batter. Otherwise your cake will not be very soft. This is the chocolate batter. Our chocolate batter is ready. Now take the prepared cake pans and then divide the batter equally into both the cake pans. If you don't have 2 cake tins, then you can bake it in one pan and then slice it when you're frosting. Now tap the pans on the counter to remove any air bubbles. And then bake in the preheated oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Each oven is different. My oven took about 20 minutes for these 2 cakes to bake. These are very small cakes, so it won't take long to bake these cakes. To check if the cake is done, put a skewer or a toothpick inside the cake and the skewer should come out clean. If it's clean, then your cake is baked. After it's baked, let the cake cool completely and then remove it from the cake tin. Let it cool down completely and then we'll start to frost the cake. To frost this cake, I've taken 250 ml of whipping cream. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla to it and then start beating it with a hand beater. I'm using frozen whipping cream. This is non-dairy whipping cream which is already pre-sweetened. So I added only 2 tablespoons of icing sugar. Depending on what cream you use, add the required amount of icing sugar. Add the required sugar and then continue to beat for about 4 to 5 minutes till you get stiff peaks. This cream will also double and you'll get stiff peaks. Next we'll prepare the sugar syrup to soak the cake. For this, take quarter cup of sugar and then add half a cup of water to it. Mix this well and heat this up until the sugar dissolves. I'm going to heat it up in the microwave. You can put it in a saucepan and heat it over the stove top also. Now we'll start to frost the cake. For this, place the first layer of cake on a cake board or a serving platter, and then soak this cake layer with the sugar syrup that we prepared. Don't add too much of sugar syrup, then it will make your cake very soggy. Just add a little bit. And then take the prepared whipped cream, add a dollop of it to this cake layer and spread it evenly. For the kiwi flavor, I am going to be using some kiwi crush. You get this kind of kiwi crush in almost all supermarkets now. You can buy whichever flavor you want and then you can add it to your cakes, and you can bake cakes just like the ones you get in the store. Add about 2 tablespoons of this kiwi crush and then spread it well. You can also place some fresh kiwi fruit on top of this. That will also taste very good. Just make slices of the kiwi fruit and then place it all along this layer. Now place the next layer of cake and soak this layer also with sugar syrup. And then start to add the whipping cream on top of the cake and frost the top and the sides of the cake. I am using a small angled palette knife to spread the cream all around the cake. I have given the list of all the ingredients used in this recipe in the description box. I will also link all the products used in this recipe in the description box. Check the description box if you want to buy any of the products used in this video. After you've made the cream a little neat, we'll start to add the topping also. To frost this cake on top, I'm again using the same crush. Add a little bit of the crush and spread it well. Don't use a lot of this crush. If you add too much of this crush, it tastes a little different and it won't taste very good. So don't add too much. Just add about 2 tablespoons and spread it all over the cake. You can also dilute this crush and then use it. Take the remaining whipping cream in a piping bag, and I've added star nozzle, and put a border all around the cake and decorate the cake as you wish. I made some simple decorations only. You can decorate your cake as per your wish. I made some small flowers all around the cake. And then add some silver balls on the flowers. And your easy chocolate kiwi cake is ready. This is such a simple cake and it looks just like a store-bought cake. You can also make such easy and simple cakes. This kind of cake will be so perfect for a birthday party. Now let's cut this cake and see how the chocolate cake inside looks. This chocolate cake is a very nice recipe because we've added the curd. It makes the cake so soft and moist and tasty. As you can see, the cake is a very moist and very soft cake. The chocolate and the kiwi flavor goes so well together. You can also place some kiwi fruit, fresh kiwi fruit on top of the cake also to decorate it. So this is an easy and simple chocolate kiwi cake recipe. Do try it out. Until next time, bye bye.